ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shadow and Sun. Today, we are showing the thing that you just saw.
This is our first spaceship with the Dungeons and Lasers Starship set.
As well as the lights.
Sci-fi set. And we have our lights going and going to give you a little, if you want,
Power.
give you a little tour of our first Starship.
This one is a lot more, it's smaller than the dungeon we made, but it's more complicated. Because not only did we decide to put a lot more stuff inside of it, other than just, because the other one we just built stuff and we put people in it and two creatures. This, we decided that we wanted to add a lot more to it, other than just the thing.
The basic Dungeons and Lasers set.
So.
This setup includes 2 core sets, the engine room, and the AI center.
But also, it's not it's not all of those 2 core sets. It also includes some stuff like the lights from other videos, the engines from other videos as well.
The turbine video.
Yeah. But some new stuff. First, it includes all the stuff from that. Should I say some of the other stuff that's in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
At first, it has just the pieces like this.
The stretch goal pieces.
Yeah. But some of the stranger stuff, I guess. We have some stuff from Hirst molds. For example, this thing we made here.
Console. This engine room looking part that was also made with Hirst molds.
We also created, well, I think he made it, but I don't remember who came up with the design.
Yeah, I designed that using some Hirst molds robot pieces, but made a completely new robot that Bruce actually liked quite a lot. So we thought we'd show this off in the video.
Yeah. Also, we're probably going to soon make a video about a bunch of different scenery pieces. I do like Hirst a lot, but it does have a few issues, but we'll get into that in a later video. We also have, we have just a bunch of miniatures here.
Those are our heroes as they enter the Starship, greeted by the security force.
We also have, I forgot somehow, Galacta.
Red alert.
Galacta?
Yeah, the security force is made up by Galacta 25 miniatures.
We also have some other stuff like this thing.
Which is a iron golem from Reaper Miniatures, but he looks more tech than fantasy, so we use him as a heavy lifter bot. We have some mega miniatures as our cargo droids to help move boxes around. A lot of these boxes are also Hirst mold boxes, along with some Kickstarter stretch goal crates.
Did this come with the same as the things in there?
Yeah, those came from
Shadows of Brimstone?
Those are Shadows of Brimstone turret pieces from the derelict Starship. They're also joined by some beacon drones over here in the AI center. They're also Shadows of Brimstone pieces, but they're so darn cool we decided to show them off here. We have a nasty looking defender of the AI center. I believe he's an Alternative Armies sci-fi robot. I wish I had like 50 more of those. I've had it for a long time, and like I said, I really wish I had more of those. If you guys out there have some that want to get rid of them, let me know. I will give you a good price. We have some Galacta warbots over here.
As well as some other things.
A little stretch goal spider bot that we like a lot. All of the Galacta 25 miniatures I get from a friend of mine who actually owns the copyright to the molds, I believe, and he produces those. We'll be making a commercial video for him. He's a good friend, and he's helped us out with a lot of the miniatures in my collection over the years. This little transporter pad is also a Hirst Arts mold piece.
Yeah, something that I'll bring up probably in the other video. It is definitely one of the most customizable of the terrain pieces.
That's a grav cargo mover made from Hirst Arts molds along with the cargo crates. Those come in real handy for scatter terrain, for people to hide behind, and give you, the idea that there is in fact goodies in there waiting to be pilfered.
This one we definitely added a lot more things to because we wanted to do more than just have.
The Dungeons and Lasers scenery.
We wanted to add some stuff. Also, by the way, the reason we have so many lights, these are Christmas lights, but for some reason they're of the exact same shape. So there's a bunch of colors. Should I get the box? Okay.
No. They'll see them, and they're kind of an old set of lights we've had for a few years, I think. But they're battery operated. They have the same exact light ends, so they fit into the holes for the walls. It's a shame they're not a little more color organized for us, but they are Christmas lights.
If you get these, I would maybe recommend coding them to know what colors are which. It's not necessary.
Just put some colored electrical tape on the outside so that you know what color is going to show up when you turn them on.
Yeah.
So that you can.
And they're not even necessary if you just get a lot of the other lights. But because the battery pack, it's still in a bag, but the battery pack, it has 3 for 7 times as many lights.
Means it probably won't last very long.
Yeah.
And like we were saying earlier, we did not use all of the pieces from the core set and the engine room and the AI center just because they just came up odd pieces, odd numbers, a wall here, a floor piece there. But all in all, this is 2 core sets and 2 of each of the AI center and the engine room.
Also,
we have more coming, so hopefully we're on Archon's good list and they shipped us out our rapid delivery order, and hopefully we'll have those in the next couple of weeks. Maybe we'll make another Starship.
let me say something.
Go for it.
Should I pull this out?
Sure.
This piece right here, because actually I don't even know 100% how you made this. Explain.
Made what?
These pieces.
Oh, the stains?
Not even the stains, just the white ones in general, and then talk about the stains.
Well, I wanted to give a sort of sterile, clean Starship look instead of the grungy black with silver dry brush that most people use. The white is very difficult to work with, but I did use mostly our magic ink to go into the crevices.
The only thing is you mix stuff, so it resulted in this.
Yeah, so now we've got some battle-damaged walls where our intrepid adventurers blasted their way into the Starship and scarred the walls. I'm really not sure how that effect came about, but I believe the mixture wasn't shaken up enough, so it started seeping in to areas around the cracks, because I got the ink into the cracks, but then when I came back, it just sort of had spread and stained it. It kind of has a neat effect, but I don't think I could reproduce it on purpose.
Yeah, also, it doesn't always turn out good. Sometimes it doesn't look that good. It just kind of is so... It doesn't blend at all. It's just if it has the dark gray rings.
I would recommend that if you are going to use that sort of technique, that you either clear coat with gloss before you actually do any of the details, like primer them white, then hit them with the gloss, and then add the ink so that the ink is even more likely to run into the crevices and
Also,
cracks.
something you learned the hard way. when you paint these, you need to put like a tape around the connectors.
Yeah, the nubs that everything plugs into, you definitely don't want to get paint on those.
Yeah.
I made that mistake when primering these, and spent the better part of a day sanding off that paint so I could put these pieces together. Either use some tape or blue tack to cover up the pegs, and you should be okay. Otherwise, you will
spend multiple hours.
I spent about 8 hours sanding those pieces today.
Yeah. Also, it's not just for the pegs, but
Good point. The holes.
the holes. Yeah.
You're definitely going to want
The same for these, because I couldn't put them in. I can put them in completely, but I can't.
take them back out.
Well, I can take them back out, but if I put them in completely, I can't take them back out.
I got you.
So they're hanging out.
Okay, yeah, definitely get like a rasp or a half round file and file the insides of those holes, or you will have the same problem. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point, buddy.
So
There you have it. Let us know what you think. This is our first Starship. We will do another one when we get more pieces. Maybe come up with another configuration. Let us know what you think of the miniature choices we picked out. We used some old favorites, of course.
yeah, we wanted to add more, and we decided to pull out some other stuff that we had. Just. Oh, by the way.
Oh, I didn't see you snuck him in there. Here's another Alternative Armies piece that I would love to get into my collection. I only have one of these guys. I've had him for going on 20 years. I almost had a heart attack when I thought I lost him. But if you got any of these you want to get rid of, let me know. I would love to be able to get a hold of as many of these as possible. I even toyed around with the idea of making a mold of it and reproducing them, but
You don't know how to make a mold.
well, I do, but I would leave that up to my buddy, who's a
What
professional
about the
at it.
blue stuff?
Just I don't want to let this guy out of my sight. It's one of my all-time favorite miniatures, and I'm not actually done painting him. But ever since I got Dungeons and Lasers delivered, I have neglected my actual miniature painting for August, September.
2 months.
Going on almost 3 months now, and I have a lot backlogged. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up and a like.
Are we almost done with the Dungeons and Lasers stuff? Or really
Nah, I'll
painting?
never be done with it.
Well, yeah, but I mean with the painting.
So let us know what you think, folks. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your day off tomorrow.
I will say something.
Go
The
for it.
lights aren't as good as these lights. The Christmas lights, if you find them, they're either not as bright or they don't go in deep enough. But I'm pretty sure that they're just not as bright. Probably because they need to split 3 batteries into all these. So that's probably why they're not as bright. But they look really good as like computer screens almost that wouldn't have as much. I mean, some of them are really bright. Others aren't.
The AI center turned out really good, don't you think? I like the choice of the white lights in there.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff.
The screens look pretty funky too.
Yeah.
That's a neon light on all the screens. A neon light yellow, I think.
Yeah. I don't have the UV light or black light.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that for Halloween.
Maybe. But I forgot. Yeah, we did. Was it?
You were saying?
I was saying that a lot of these things are obviously not the stuff that we would usually have, but we decided. Well, I've said this before, but yeah. Tired.
It's been a long day. We've been working. working on this for a couple hours, and it is what would normally be a school night. So, from all of us here at Shadow and Sun, where you going? Stop. He's not a hugger. So there you have it, folks. Once again, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great week. Be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday. We have another great video for you. Say goodnight, bud.
Good night. And this has, yeah, it's been Shadow and Sun. You already know that.
He's tired.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.